I am here to present my week 3 assignment. This assignment involved me presenting a scenario that deals with challenging personalities. The challenging personality that I have chose to focus on will be the must-win personality. A little bit about the must-win personality. First, the must-win personality, the biggest, um, the biggest personality trait of this is for the individual to always be right. So they feel like they are right all the time. Um, the behaviors involved in the must-win personality, the main two are they're dominant, so they like to dominate, and they're tyrant are the main two. Other behaviors that you will see from an individual with this personality is that they're rigid, they can be insensitive, they can be argumentative, and they can be stubborn. Um, so the scenario that I'm going to present is a scenario where an upset parent um, comes um, uh, uh, comes in and demands that the football coach has to go. Um, and when he comes in, he, he states that he knows the president of the board of education. He's close friends with him, and he demands that the football coach has to go. So, first thing, if this happened to me, I would get this individual into an environment that's safe for the parent and I to speak, where we can both be heard, but it's a private conversation. So if this conversation is not going to take place um, right right on the football field or somewhere like that. It's going to take place in my office or the principal's office, somewhere like that. Um, and the next thing that I would do is I'm going to maintain a calm demeanor in this situation. So the parent is very upset. You could tell. For me, one of the biggest things is you have to maintain a calm demeanor, because if you don't, that could escalate the situation, and we don't want that to happen. Um, Next, once I get the parent into a safe spot and sitting down, I'm going to allow the parent to express their concern. So again, I'm going to give the parent time to blow off that steam, so to speak. Um, and I will what ask the parent um, what causes him to feel this way. And in this scenario, when I asked that question, the parent stated that the coach doesn't inspire players, and he can't motivate the players. And as I continue to listen and ask questions, he mentions that the coach doesn't win games either. Um, he says he's not winning. So um, as as the parent is blowing off this steam, so to speak, um, I'm listening actively and I'm intently asking questions. Um, and then next, um, as I'm doing that, I want to make sure that I avoid asking questions that again is going to escalate this situation, because the end goal is not for this to be escalated. It's for us to come up with solutions um, to this problem. So what I would do is ask detailed and precise questions from the parent um, about solutions mainly. So uh, I want to know, what does the parent want from this? And getting fired, that's not a solution. What else can we come up with than that? Um, and from there, after hearing his solutions, I will then tell him what my job is in situations like this. Um, First, I will explain to him that I first support my coaches. That winning is not, in our program. Winning is not the main. Um, Winning is not the main thing. We value more things than just winning. I will explain to them that we're not a school that gets to recruit. So we get the athletes that we get. So I will explain that to him as well. Um, I will also explain to him the next steps in dealing with this matter. So on my part, the parent mentioned that the um, that the coach lacks motivation, and the coach doesn't have a good uh, out of season conditioning program, and the weight room isn't up to par. Those are things that I can look into to see if there's any validity to that. And so in this situation, I will explain to the parent that, my next steps is to investigate a little bit about this situation, to see, to I want to know more about the weight room, and maybe the coach's off season program, and then from there I can give you a little more information about this situation. Um, and at at the end of the day, I want the parent to leave my office um, in a state of that he knows that I am working to address this problem. So I didn't throw it under the carpet. I'm going to address this issue. Um, I don't necessarily want him to leave my office calm. That's not my goal, but I do want him to leave the office knowing that this problem is going to be addressed. Um, and that is my week 3 assignment.